Hello artists, and welcome to another video. Now today's video is going to have a bit of a serious tone. I recently got a comment on one of my videos, which is the title of this video, which was from Vixen, who says that those who study fine art will end up on the street. Now, I guess shout out to Zla for the comment. That's my comment shout out of this video. But I just kind of wanted to say, like, I think when you come across people like this, who I guess take their time out of their day to not just watch a fraction of my video, but then go to the comment section, use their time to type out something negative and post it. I find that quite strange in of itself, but I feel like people like this, you need to just send some positive vibes towards them, because for someone to go out of their way and do that usually means there's some negative stuff going on in their life, and sometimes to treat these kinds of people with a bit of care and softness can go a long way for them. So if you are watching this, dude, I hope that whatever negativity is going on in your life gets a bit more positive, and you can post positive comments rather than negative comments. So, being on the street as an artist after a fine art degree, that's really the topic of this video, isn't it? This idea of financial ruin as an artist. Where does this narrative come from? What feeds this narrative? Does it have any kind of, is it justified? What are my thoughts, and how can we solve this problem of this narrative? Or if you feel like you're affected by comments like this, how do you deal with it if you want to take that creative route in your life and make a career out of your kind of, I guess, creative ability that you seem to have discovered that you have as a human being? So I wanted to start with reality, actually. Reality is not, I don't think, positive or negative, it's just reality. The fact is that most people coming out of a fine art degree are not going to make it as an artist. And by making it as an artist, I mean that they're not going to be able to make enough money from selling their personal work to house, clothe, and feed themselves. That's just, I think, a straight up fact. And it's for several reasons. First of all, a fine art degree does not give you the skills that enable you to be able to independently promote yourself as an artist, to be able to sell your work after the degree. Education just hasn't caught up with what modern marketing is, and a fine art degree will not equip you with any business skills whatsoever to do that. So there's that issue, and there's the other issue is the fact that many people going into a fine art degree don't understand the fact that when you're coming out of a fine art degree as an artist in today's world is an entrepreneur. Okay, you're a businessman, businesswoman, whatever you want to call it. You need to have business skills to promote yourself and have that kind of independent way of working, whether that be working hard on not only your practice, but also business skills, like such as marketing, financial management, and so on. But, just because all the people coming out of a fine art degree are not entrepreneurs, cannot do the things that they need to do to be able to, I guess, independently survive on their own work, doesn't mean you need to stop doing that independent work. It doesn't mean you can do that part-time and make a meaningful income not only out of your own work, but also out of a meaningful career that kind of satisfies your creative side. There are, because I know, for example, some people would like to pursue teaching. So you can do teaching part-time or full-time. Obviously, if you do a full-time job, it's more difficult to spend more hours on your practice or your art. But if you work part-time, obviously you can do part-time of you selling your work, and then part-time of whatever else makes ends meet, as they would say. But I know that a lot of you are kind of requesting a video to do with kind of what pathways can you go down as an artist in terms of career pathways. It's something I'm thinking about, and it's something that I want to kind of talk about in a proper manner, not just kind of a random video like this. So that video will come in good time. Bear in mind as well that this whole idea of, it's just you don't know what you're doing if you do a fine art degree. When you come out, you're just a bum and you're doing nothing. Okay, if you choose to be a bum and you're doing nothing, that's your choice. You can take that route if you want, but I know a lot of us don't want to. And I think the fact is, though there are many students, some that I know of as well, that have done science degrees, that have done maths degrees, they come out of it and they're in the same place as fine art students. You do a chemistry degree. What do you do after chemistry? You become a chemist? What's a chemist, huh? You think that there's a job out there that's just like, yeah, can you mix some chemicals for us? Oh, thanks for mixing the chemicals. That's great. Now we're going to pay you 40 grand a year. No, it doesn't work like that either. Many science degree students end up looking to go into research, which doesn't pay well. Many of them go into jobs that they are working for free because they want to network and they're trying to work their way up. The working world is not as simple as it used to be. It's not just get a job and work your way up to, these higher positions where, the salary is more comfortable and you have this clear pathway of jumping from role to role to role until, you're in a privileged position in a company. It just doesn't work that way anymore. And the same applies to art. I'm telling you that one direction you go, if you want to be that independent artist, you either build the business skills and invest in the marketing to promote yourself and be good enough so that you can sell in that position, or you find people and pay people to do it for you. That's that kind of independent route if you want to sell work as an artist. And you need to constantly adapt and constantly kind of have the knowledge of what is working in marketing currently, because there are so many different ways of marketing yourself. But right now, social media marketing is the hottest. And that might change, or whatever social media evolves into or continues to evolve into, you need to stay up to date on that and constantly be on your toes and refining those business skills. But the thing is, when it comes to something like fine art, when you're coming out of it and if you want to take that independent route and really sell your work, you really have to ask yourself, is this really what you love doing? And you should be asking yourself before you do your degree, during your degree, and post-degree as well. Because the fact is, if you're looking forward to the weekend, if you hate Mondays, if you're looking forward to the holidays, red flag, red flag, red flag, okay? If you're looking forward to taking a break from what you supposedly love doing, then question about whether you actually love doing it. Okay, if you would rather spend 8 hours a day watching YouTube videos, unless they're my videos, watching Netflix, playing games, spending time on your phone. I know we all do a lot of dumb stuff with our time in this age of distraction, but really ask yourself, if I would rather be doing that than working on my practice, do you really want to do art? Because how are you going to survive trying to do that as a career if you don't want to do it now when you have time as a student? Ask yourself these questions. And you also need to ask yourself, okay, if you do love it but you're not doing the work, is there a confidence problem that you have? Is there something you need to sort out internally with your own confidence and your own kind of image of yourself to then move forward so that you can do what you love and really do well at it and have a positive outlook for the future? So those were just, I guess, some of the spontaneous thoughts that came out of my mind when I saw that comment. I do get quite a few comments like that on my videos, but you know what? What's interesting about the way I see kind of positive and negative comments, I really do appreciate, to be honest, any kind of interaction and comments, particularly the positive stuff. But at the end of the day, the negative and the positive actually don't affect the way I do my work. I do appreciate all the support and the positivity that comes from you guys. I also listen to the negativity because sometimes listening but not taking it in is two kind of different things. It's just nice to be aware that You know, there are lots of different thoughts out there, and sometimes a negative comment can create something positive like this video. So to finish on a positive note, just really focus on building a self-awareness of what you do with your time, what you think about yourself, how you're going to progress, and work out the steps you need to take, and try and be as aware as possible as what kind of goals and things you want to be working towards in your future, so you can take the steps one at a time and realize that, you know, embrace your strengths, embrace your weaknesses as well. Just, you know, learn about yourself, learn about what you want to do, learn about what makes you tick, and go for it. Go for it 500%. Like, you've got to sometimes have nights like I did last night where you can't fall asleep because there's so much energy and thinking and creativity going on in your brain that your brain's just like, nah, we ain't sleeping right now. And with that, a big thank you for watching. This bad boy behind me is almost done, and I will be having a video explaining the whole process, or kind of an entertaining kind of compilation of the process of this painting. Yeah, okay, you get what I'm saying. It's gonna be, this is actually a Bob Ross themed painting. Yeah, I'm totally gonna use Bob Ross for views if I can. But it's gonna be a good video. It's gonna be a good video. I might do a behind the scenes video if people kind of want to see more of the process. But I'm looking forward to editing that, as it's almost finished. It's been in the back of quite a few videos now, but it's really coming together now. So thank you for watching again, and I hope you've enjoyed this slightly spontaneous video. I've got so much plans, so much energy, more is coming. I don't want to talk too much right now, so I will say a quick, awkward goodbye. Oh, wait. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, all of that shambles, subscribe, and DM me or comment if you have any questions. I'm still so bad at these outros.